Hey, how are you? Good.
Lieutenant Coke, South End Police Department. Something we can help you with?
No.
No?
Your name is Sergeant?
I'm Lieutenant Coke with the South End Police Department.
And your name, Sergeant?
Jeffy.
Thank you.
I just got a call saying you're kind of walking around, like taking photos of people's tags and in their cars and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I'm a journalist. I was just gathering content for a story. I'm taking pictures of like the different license plates and stuff.
So, taking personal license plates and government tags, or?
Well, I don't know what's the difference between personal and government. Some of them say
one doesn't.
Well, one of them over here says law enforcement on it, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Are you from Mississippi or?
Oh, I'm not from the area. No.
Where are you from?
I don't want to answer that. Don't want to answer that. Yeah.
Who do you work for? We're journalists.
I'm independent, meaning that I work for myself.
That's do you have
correct.
ID on you?
No, I don't have any ID on me. No.
You don't have any type of form of identification?
No,
anything,
no.
With your picture on it?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Do you have an ID out of the state?
What does it matter if I have an ID?
Because it's policy for us when we get out and speak with somebody, we identify who they are, so that way we can add it to our CAD notes, so that way if something happens or if somebody wants to file a complaint or whatever, it makes it easier for our bosses to know who we got and spoke with.
Yeah, Lieutenant, I do have an ID.
Okay.
I don't have it on me, and I don't make it a habit. It's my policy.
All right, guys, welcome back. What you're about to witness is not entertainment. It's exposure. Two real-world encounters where intimidation was a weapon of choice, and authority tried to bulldoze straight through constitutional rights. This documentary unpacks how routine police encounters can quickly turn hostile when the badge expects obedience instead of knowledge. These are everyday situations happening in plain sight, where civilians are pressured to comply with rules that don't exist. But today's story takes a turn because the people involved didn't fold. They stood their ground, calmly, confidently, armed with the law. And that's when everything started to unravel. Pay attention, because what unfolds here could happen to anyone.
Not to identify myself.
Okay. So
unless I committed a crime, no. Or
well, it's not necessarily you committed a crime. Again, it's when we make contact with the public, we usually, well, I say usually, we always we always get a name, date of birth, some sort of identification for them, whether it be via citation if they've made a traffic stop, or they call us out there, or we get a call from, say, City Hall.
Yeah.
Says, hey, somebody's walking around out here looking suspicious, taking photos of people's cars, of their license plates, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
No, and I understand your policy completely.
Right. So that policy is, I'm going to ask you for your identification. So
yeah.
if you don't have it on you, I need to get your name, date of birth then.
My policy is I don't identify myself unless you
then I'm going to ask
suspected
you to
me.
stop recording. I'm going to ask you to leave, and if you refuse to do that, then we'll take it up from the stuff from here. And
why would you stop me from recording?
Because there's no need for you to be out here then. You're on.
So you're saying because I won't.
I'm asking you to leave. Is what I'm asking you.
Because I won't identify myself to you. You're saying that I cannot engage in my constitutionally protected activity. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, I'm asking you to leave. Is what I'm asking you.
But I have every right to be here. No.
Well, I have every right to ask you for your ID, but you don't want to give me that. So it's tit for tat.
But it's not a tit for tat. Okay. That's not very professional of you.
What was your name?
That's not very professional, sir.
What was your name?
Sir, I told you my policy is I don't.
Okay, what is your name?
Sir, I don't give my ID unless you suspect me of committing a crime, sir.
All right, you can have a good day. Well, the crime would be I'm asking you for something which is a lawful order, and you're failing to obey that law.
No, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion.
First interaction begins quietly, almost casually. A journalist is approached, questioned, and immediately sized up as suspicious for something entirely legal. Photographing license plates visible to the public. Within seconds, the tone shifts. Questions turn intrusive. Names are demanded. Identification is requested without any allegation of a crime. This is where policy is presented as law, and authority tries to blur the line between a request and a command. The pressure increases as refusal is met with thinly veiled threats. Leave, stop recording, comply, or else. But the civilian doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't panic. He pushes back with facts, not fear.
Suspicion of a crime that I'm committing or I'm about to commit in order to demand.
You just did by not giving me the information that I asked for.
That's not true.
Okay, I know who he is. He's one of these.
Just because I know the law, you know who I am.
All right.
Well, please.
One thing, if you want to look at the cars that are identifiably marked as police department,
so
by all means,
this Camry over here says law enforcement. Is that?
That's actually a personal tag.
So why does it say? Why would they do that? Preferential treatment.
Mississippi has law enforcement tags that actually sponsor law enforcement activities, i.e., the benevolence fund, so when a cop gets killed, their family has money that's given to them to help support them because they lost the income for.
I can respect that. Yeah,
that's what that tag's for.
Okay.
The only cars that you're going to be allowed to look at out in this lot are ones that are clearly marked as South Haven Police Department or have a government tag, like on my unmarked unit that has a government tag. Outside of that, you cannot take pictures of those cars. You can't take pictures of the inside of those cars because that's private property. And by doing such, you are trespassing into that private property.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm just telling you that's how it's going to work.
You can't trespass the eyes, and at the end of the day, if it's in public, I could see it. If you went up on a traffic stop and you're looking in somebody's, it's the plain.
I'm telling you right now,
it's the plain view doctrine. It's the plain view doctrine, correct? If you could see it, are you trespassing into?
Reasonable suspicion to be out here to look at that car.
Are you when you look into when you're on a traffic stop, Lieutenant? Please, I'll let you talk. Can you let me talk? When you're at a traffic stop and you're looking in somebody's car with your flashlight, do you have any reasonable suspicion or anything? No, because it's called the plain view doctrine. Anything.
The playbook becomes obvious. Officers claim lawful orders without lawful grounds. They suggest that refusing to identify is itself suspicious. But suspicion isn't a crime, and knowledge doesn't equal guilt. The journalist dismantles the argument piece by piece, pointing to constitutional standards like reasonable suspicion and the plain view doctrine. Suddenly, the conversation isn't going as planned. Authority stumbles when challenged with clarity. The threat of enforcement loses its edge when it's met with calm resistance. What you're seeing here is not disorder. It's accountability in real time. And it's uncomfortable for those not used to being questioned.
You can see from public, that's it. And if you see a drugs or a gun or a firearm from plain view.
What's the difference between you and me?
Nothing, really.
Is it not? Because I have this on here,
yeah.
And it's also a safety badge for me when I'm looking at that car, whether or not somebody's hiding in that back seat with a gun or an RPG or something to do something to me. Yeah, you, on the other hand, have openly admitted you are a journalist out there getting B footage for something, but you're also doing that not on government property, not on government vehicles, but on personal vehicles.
But they're in public. They're in public.
But we have reasonable suspicion.
So you're going to go to Walmart and do the same thing? Are you going to Walmart and do the same thing?
Well, Walmart would be private property, so this is public property, sir. That's the difference. Okay. This is public property.
Well, I'm asking you not to look.
I understand what you're asking me, sir. I understand.
Every vehicle out here is for an officer.
I understand that.
Some of these are public cars. The people that are up here that are filing complaints, legit complaints, that have emergencies or talking to us because something happened to them that involves the law enforcement needing to be there. So now you're taking a photo of a car that may belong to somebody that doesn't have anything to do with law enforcement outside of the contact that needs to be made with them.
You guys run plates all day. Anybody who's parked in it.
Right to do that.
If I'm in Walmart, giving your example, if I'm in Walmart and I'm going inside of Walmart, I can see the plates from anywhere I can. Sir, I think you're being unreasonable.
I'm not.
I'm
being very reasonable. I'm being very reasonable.
What you're trying to do is violate my constitutional rights, and I'm not going to let that happen here today.
There's no violation going here.
Okay, great.
I'd like to know what you got a card so I can see what website you're going to post this to so I can watch it later.
No, you'll find it. I guarantee you. You'll be very much aware.
Second encounter escalates faster and hits harder. Officers arrive aggressive, commanding distance, ordering compliance, demanding submission without explanation. The language sharpens. Voices rise. Accusations are thrown without evidence. Stay away. That's illegal. You can't do that. Yet no statute is cited, no crime observed. This is intimidation in its rawest form. The goal is enforcement, it's control. But control only works when it's accepted. Instead, the civilian challenges every claim, repeatedly asking the most dangerous question in these situations. What law was broken?
Okay.
Where it's being posted to, okay?
Okay. All right, have a good day.
You guys can have a great day now.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Seats are all beat up.
I'm talking to you.
I'm ignoring you.
Well, get out of the
No, thank you.
Get out. I don't care if you're recording. You're not
Who are you
supposed to
talking
be
to
here.
like
I'm
that?
talking to you. Get out from the. Stop looking into the officer's cars. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out from the car.
Get out from the sidewalk?
No, from the car. You were looking inside the car.
So?
You cannot be doing that.
Why not?
Stay away from here.
Is it against the law?
It is against the law. You thought you were looking inside the cars. I don't know if you want to vandalize. Stay away from the car, sir.
You don't
I don't
know?
care if you're recording. I'm recording too.
Okay, so let me get your card.
Well, get away from the cars and I give you a card. Well, I'm not.
It don't
telling
work
you.
like that.
Well, it doesn't work how you want to say it.
It does.
All right,
It does. Because right now,
sir.
right now,
sir, I
ma'am,
don't care.
ma'am,
Sir, I don't care.
ma'am,
Sir, I don't
you came
care.
up to me to be disrespectful?
Sir, you looking
You came
inside the
up-
cars.
okay.
Why are you looking inside the cars?
I'm just gonna allow you to expose
Why are you
yourself.
looking inside
Go ahead,
the cars?
expose yourself.
Why are you like, I don't have
It doesn't
to.
matter why.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Yes,
why.
it does.
No,
You're
it
not
doesn't.
supposed to do that.
Says who?
This is property. It's private property.
No, it's not.
The NYPD. Yes, sir. Okay.
Who owns the NYPD?
You want to stay in the sidewalk?
Who owns the
Okay,
NYPD?
stay away from the car.
No, thank you.
My things are there. He's looking inside the car.
What's up, man? So
Here's where things get tense. Officers admit uncertainty while continuing to issue commands. They don't know the law, but they act like they do. This contradiction exposes the weakness of intimidation tactics. When asked directly whether a crime was witnessed, silence fills the gap. No crime, no detention, no authority. Yet the pressure continues. Personal ego bleeds into professional conduct. Orders are barked. Threats are implied. But the rights don't disappear just because someone says so. This moment highlights how quickly power can drift into misconduct when unchecked.
what?
He was looking inside.
State
the
of
car.
crime.
I don't know if he wants to break a window.
State of
or
crime.
anything.
State of crime.
I don't know.
State of crime.
He's looking inside the cars.
State of crime.
I don't know if you want
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know you.
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know your intentions, sir.
If you don't witness a crime, you have no authority over me.
I don't know your intentions. I say
You wanna be
step
rude?
away
Let's
from
be
the
rude.
cars. I say step
Please
away
don't
from
touch
the
me.
cars.
Are you
I
getting
say
in the
step
car?
away from the cars.
I'm having a conversation.
You're not having a conversation.
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know what.
Yes
your
or no?
intentions-
Yes
I
or
don't
no?
know what your
You don't know what anybody's. You didn't ask me my
I'm
intentions.
not looking into people's
And you see what
cars.
I'm doing.
I'm not looking into people's
These
cars.
is our cars.
Sir.
New York Police Department. That means
Sir,
New York
that's
owns
fine,
it.
sir.
That means my
You're not
tax dollars
looking
pay
inside
for
the
it.
cars. I
You
don't
can't
know
tell me
your
what to do.
intentions. I don't know.
I'm not. Am I detained?
All right, sir. And then,
Am I committing a crime?
sir, don't look inside.
That means
the
you have
car.
no authority over me.
Sir,
I'm a free American, right?
All right, that's fine.
So why don't you
All I
respect my
said-
rights?
all I said was
Right now I'm
stay away
protected.
from the cars.
Right now I'm protected by 3 people, 2 sergeants. I'm protected
That's fine, sir.
because I'm exercising my rights in
All I
public.
said was
So why are you
stop
not
looking
protecting me?
inside the car.
Why would you tell me that?
I said step
Why would you
away.
tell me
I
that?
did say that.
Why?
I said because you cannot be looking
Says
inside
who?
the cars. All right, sir.
Is there a law against
Are you
it?
done? Are you done
Am I
recording?
committing a
Are
crime?
you done recording, sir? Are
Why you guys don't let her know that I'm not doing anything wrong? No, she came out mad nasty, bossing me around, telling me I can't look at.
I said step away
So
from the
watch.
cars.
If I commit a crime, arrest me. If I commit a crime, you arrest me. I'm not committing a crime. I'm free. No, I didn't say nothing to you, ma'am. I didn't say nothing to you.
Civilian remains firm, asserting freedom of movement, the right to record, and the right to exist in public without harassment. He demands transparency. He invokes accountability laws. He asks for badge numbers and cards. And suddenly, cooperation dries up. Officers who demand compliance refuse it themselves. This imbalance is the point. The system depends on the public, not knowing where authority ends. But when that boundary is exposed, the dynamic shifts. The intimidation loses force. What's left is frustration, exposed for exactly what it is.
You just can't control your ego. Your ego's all the way up here. You just have to say something to me, right? All I do is point the camera, ma'am. You expose your own attitude. I didn't give you that attitude. Did I give you that ego?
You know what you were doing.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
You know what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay, are you done?
I'm testing to see if my employees, because you work for me, respect my rights in public, and clearly you don't.
Are you done?
Clearly you don't. Are you done trying to intimidate me?
I'm not
Are you done trying to boss me around?
Are you done, sir?
You're trying
Are you
to
done?
bully
Are you
me
done?
out of my
Are you
rights.
done?
No,
Are
I'm
you
gonna be
done?
here for like
All
20
right,
more
let's
minutes
step-
recording the
I'm not-
cars.
Excuse me.
There you go. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Trying to
You're
bully me
not
out of my
allowed to
First Amendment
record
right. Of
inside
course
the
I
car.
am.
You're
You're not allowed to
Inside
park the cars on the sidewalk.
Not the cars.
Should I call the
Not
Department of
inside the
Justice?
car.
Should I call the DOJ and let them know that the 44th precinct is still parking on the sidewalk? Yeah, just go back to work. Lose the ego. You done? I need your card. That's a right to know act. That's a law. I need your card. Yeah, I need her card. So she tried to get me on lawful orders. Permiso, excuse me. I just need her card. That's it. I'm not a threat, sir. Clearly, my hands are full, right? I'm not detained. I can move anywhere. I'm not detained. I can move anywhere, sir. Have situational awareness, okay? Have situational awareness. If I break in, then arrest me. That's it. Give me a...
As the encounter winds down, the tactics become petty. Dismissive comments. Attempt to provoke a reaction. Subtle insults meant to regain control. But the damage is already done. The narrative has flipped. The camera keeps rolling. The law remains undefeated. These moments matter because they document the gap between what citizens are told and what actually happens on the street. This isn't anti-police, it's pro-accountability. And without documentation like this, these tactics remain invisible.
Card. They shouldn't even be walking on the sidewalk. Why didn't you enforce the law? I need her card. I don't even know who she is. Y'all don't enforce the law around here? Can I get your card? You want to break the law too? You want to break the law too? I need your card. Alright, guess y'all don't care about CCRB.
This is why knowing your rights isn't optional. It's essential. These encounters show how easily truth can be twisted, how confidently false authority can be asserted, and how quickly rights can be pressured away. Silence and compliance are what allow misconduct to survive. Knowledge is what shuts it down. The takeaway is simple but powerful. You don't need to be loud to be strong, and you don't need permission to be free. Stay informed, stay calm, and never forget, rights only work when people use them.